Again, going on my first coffee run since I started the new diet. I have a live stream in a half hour that I'm being very lazy about too. Oh god, what happened here? Okay, they won't stay. I have a live stream coming. As you know, I go live Wednesdays at 2, or, I attempt to have a decent live. Usually it's just my chaos. But this is the fit today. Nothing crazy. It's really icky and sticky and very humid outside. It's rain on and off. It is just not cute out there. I've been hating this weather. I think we're getting a heat wave. I think I saw 103 on my iPhone and I got terrified. But yeah, let's go outside and let's get some vitamin D and some fresh air and then go live. Guys, do you see how long my hair is getting? Oh my god. This is the goal, by the way. I haven't shared that with anybody. Goal's here, so a couple more years maybe. Okay, let's go. Can you believe we are in July? I can't believe we're in July. I can't believe that we are past the halfway point of the year. I can't believe that our summer's starting. I just can't believe so much. This year has gone by so fast that it's becoming a whirlwind. It's becoming a spin. I don't know what time is anymore. I want to get into plans for July. I want to get into just what I want to do with the channel and have you guys look at for the month. I don't know if any of you watch my live streams. I usually live stream Wednesdays at 2. In those live streams, I usually kind of go over ideas and plans I have for each week. Sometimes I go into the month too. So some of you may already know what I'm planning for July, but I'm just going to give a quick overview here of what I plan on doing. Of course, we have a few vlogs. We're gonna have a couple of productive vlogs, a few days in my life, because I do have a few things coming up, and I have done a few things that were vlog worthy, and I want to share them with you. I also have a video called 6 Things I Learned Quickly About New York City as a Native. It's It's a little bit of a video about how New York City can humble you very quickly, and how, and giving you 6 tips on how you can survive that humbling, because New York will absolutely humble you very quickly if you are not careful. I also have a Maybe Ally episode all about the New York City subway. So I'm a little nervous about that one, because that means I'm probably going to be riding it for a little bit, and I'm going to need some active B-roll of me in the subway, which means my husband's probably going to need to help me with that a little bit. Explaining the very basic concepts of navigating our subway system, because it is the most complex in the United States. I don't think, is it the most complex in the world? I don't know. I doubt that. I've seen other railway systems in other countries. I've written on them several times, and a lot of them seem more innovative and complex than ours. Ours is sad. The MTA lines their pockets before they help the customers, but that's another video for another day. I also want to, we're gonna talk about my health a little bit in a vlog that's coming later on at the end of July. I, along with many others, have noticed that I'm not doing so hot in the health department, and so I'm gonna get into just some changes I've been making and some things I've been noticing, and that'll probably be one of the only times you hear me talk about my health on this channel, because I won't do it often. It's not what this channel's about, so I'm not gonna make it a focal point. I think I'm making that video mostly because I want to be held accountable in some way for myself. And then of course we have the recap. We'll always have the recaps where I put the best vlogs of the month all together in one compilation, and then we'll be done with the month, and that'll be the month. I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm trying out new things. If you haven't been noticing, I've been talking the camera more and not doing too much voiceover, although I think with the subway video I might do mostly voiceover there, so I don't have to ride the trains too much. I hate riding the trains if I don't have a proper destination, really. In terms of metrics, even though most of these metrics are all vanity at this point, I'm still aiming to get to like 700 to 800 subscribers, and I'm aiming for an increase in my watch time hours, so I'm going to need a few of my videos to kind of do a little better than they are doing. And I want to start live streaming outside. So I'm logistically trying to figure out how I do that, if that's even worth my time. You know, I'm just trying new things for the channel and trying to see what you guys like, so that I can keep giving you guys the kind of, the kind of videos that you want to see. And so you'll stay. Then I also have my newsletter. My newsletter comes out every Tuesday around 2 o'clock. So if you're not subscribed, I'll leave the link in the description so that you can subscribe to my newsletter. I have a lot of stuff in there that I don't normally write about on my blog or write about on my Instagram, so it's kind of cool to take an even deeper dive with me about certain things, certain topics, and what have you. And I have a few blog posts coming out for July too that I'm excited about. I think that's July in a nutshell. In terms of shopping and things like that, I don't plan on doing too much. I think July is looking to be very much more of a chill month than most of the others that I've had before. I think August is when we kick it into overdrive, and I'm like going to Coney Island and doing all these other things. But like July, I'm trying to stay zen and chill. Well. Hubs and I have a museum date to a place that I don't think he's ever been to, but I've been to a few times. We're going to the Whitney Museum, and I'm very excited because there is a specific exhibition that I've been dying to see since it opened in April, and it's leaving in August, so better late than never. But this is the fit. I really, like, you guys, this is like the 3rd time you see me at these freaking doctor shows. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. And I love you. All right, let's get out of here. Hope you all voted. We voted. He's not going to say anything, but we voted.
We voted. Don't tell me what to do.
We voted.
I live my life.
And now I think we're going to try to find something to eat. We were going to try that place there, Deli Boys, but we changed our minds and are going to probably find something else now. Where to eat? I wonder. Guys and dolls, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. Be on the lookout for all the videos that I was describing earlier in this vlog. July is set up to be an interesting month on the channel, and I can't wait to just kind of branch out and show you guys even more of what New York City has to offer. I'm very excited for what the summer is going to bring, especially here with our tribe. It's going to get me out more. It's going to get me outside more, so I'm very excited about that. Share this video out to anyone you think might like it, and leave me a comment below and tell me about your plans for the summer. I would love to know what you guys are doing for the summer. Is anybody going on a vacation? I wish I was. God willing, I will be in the fall a couple times. I love you guys and dolls. You guys are the best, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. I think we can call today like Allie's big adventure. I've got a Maybe Allie episode to finish in the next couple of days, but also it's just going to be strenuous, and it's not so hot out there anymore because the heat wave is over, but it's not going to be the most enjoyable. So I'm just going to take my time, take it easy, do what I got to do, film a few parks, and then come home and eat something. I'm a little bit hungry. This is the fit. I got my grandma's sneakers on because I'm going to be walking a lot. Let's be real. When you're walking a lot in the city, you have to wear something comfortable or else you suffer. Anyway, shirts Uniqlo, pants are Old Navy, belt is J. Crew, bag is Free People. Let's go. Guys and dolls, I do not know why. It seems like every single time I go outside, I am met with some sort of stomach pain, cramp, something. It's like I don't want to be out there. Like, and there's like no desire, but I have to be because I have to go to the doctor today. I'm actually going to go see my gynecologist yearly. Don't worry, it's my yearly. And then I have to go to Bryant Park, which is the last park on for my Maybe Alley video that's coming out soon, episode 5. And I'm so tired, so exhausted from all the stuff I've been doing, and I just have to work the will to go do this. And I think I'm gonna break my Starbucks for only once a week rule and go again today when I get back home. But this is the fit. The dress is Calvin Klein. The sneakers are because, again, my foot is like not great. So I'm gonna put on my Nikes. The shirt is like from Uniqlo's like sister company. What is it called? Gu? It's just a GU, but I never know how to pronounce it. Free People bag, as always. I do want to get this is the Roma bag. I want to get it in black. So it's on my wish list if anybody wants to get me something. But let's go. Let's see what the city has to offer. Good old Allie today while she recovers from anything, whatever this is. You could fucking just not do that. Fucking idiot. How am I looking today, darling? He has his thumbs up. We are going to go have breakfast now. I cannot wait. This is my mommy's dress. I took it from her closet. I love this dress. That was really fun. It was an impromptu like brunch idea that we had last night at a bar restaurant that's pretty close to home, and we had never been since we moved here. We moved here like 4 years ago. So it was nice to finally step in and like have a proper brunch and like get a vibe feel for it. It's such a wonderful place in there. And I can't believe we haven't done that and we didn't do it sooner. So that was exciting. I like that. We plan to do more of that. We don't eat enough around here, and I've been telling Hubs that we got to make it a point to do that. So we're gonna start. We're gonna start for sure. But now I'm just kind of resting. He went over to the Nike store because he has a sneaker obsession. He just wants to look. I'm sure he'll come home with sneakers. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna rest, and I think we might go to the movies tonight. So let's see. Ready for Megan?
I am ready for Megan 2.0.
Me too.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. We don't have no expectations here about this one. Another day, another appointment I don't want to go to because I don't feel well. I really sincerely have to like see what's going on about that. It's like every time I go outside, my body wants to shut down and I can't do anything. That's why I'm inside all the time, because I'm always afraid that I'm gonna like get sick out there, and I'd rather be sick in here. We have a dentist appointment. I'm not looking forward to it, but it is what it is. So let's head over to the Upper West Side, shall we? Bane of my existence is a dentist. I really hate it. I'm going home now. I got work to do. Oh joy. Guys and dolls, I think I'm going to end the video here because this seemed like a good stopping point. If you liked today's video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, comment on it. I would love to know what's been going on in your life lately, and follow me on Instagram. I'll leave everything down there so you can follow me. I love you guys and dolls. Life's been pretty freaking good so far. I can't complain, and I will see you on the next vlog. Love you guys. is a woman about town. Look at me going out again. I gotta go to Union Square because sugaring time. Usually, like, you'll find me putting these in like all my reset vlogs for the beginning of the month, but this one's going in a different vlog. Just how the sugar melted, I guess. It's okay. Am I loving the idea of going to Union Square? No. Did my tummy do the thing again where like I feel awful before I go outside? Yes. Because I can't seem to be outside without getting sick. I don't understand it. But I look cute. I'm wearing another one of my mother's dresses. Fun fact about this one, my mother wore this one on my wedding day when I got married 4 years ago. So it's a special one. I decided to keep it, do something with it. So I think she got this dress from TJ Maxx a long, long time ago. The belt is J. Crew, shoes are DSW, of course, Free People bag. And then my shades, I can't remember where my shades are from. If I remember it, I'll put it in the description. And then lips are Charlotte Tilbury. Someone asked me about my Crystal Babes necklace. This is a carnelian crystal. It's supposed to give you like badass energy. And then my earrings are studs. They never came out with these again. These slim hoops. Happy I bought the pair because they sell in rude. They sell in singles. So be wary of that when you shop at studs. Anyway, let's go capture the day. What does Union Square have for me today? Let's find out.
I wish I could give you up, but you're my new favorite drug. Enter into my blood, run with my toxic love. Look how you make me happy. You take a hold of me. You take a hold of I wish I could give you up, but you're my new favorite drug. Enter into my blood, run with my toxic love. Look how you make me happy. You take a hold of me. You take a hold of me. You take a hold of me.
Guys and dolls, my hair is getting so long. I'm very happy. I'm just waiting patiently for the bangs. For the bangs to keep going. They're over the eye now, so they're like right here. They're like right here. I think by the end of the year, I'll have a couple more inches in there. So like right here. So they'll probably be curtain bangs next year. And then maybe the year after that, they'll finally like reach the rest of the hair. I really need to go to the salon. I gotta go see my girl Haley. She works at a new hair place in Soho, and I have to go check it out. And I have to see her, and I have to see how she's doing. Shout out to Haley. I love her. Let's finish this hair up. And then let's figure out a little snack before dinner, because Armand is supposed to come home and then order. So it's going to be a while before I have some dinner. So let's finish up this hair, and then we'll figure it out. But yeah, look at that. We getting there, baby. We getting there. The day before July 4th, day before Independence Day. And we're going to get some drinks and some food. And I officially am the proud owner of Slides. I love that for me. Look how cute. We're going somewhere fun, so I'm going to take you with me. Today's look, let's see, we got a top from Old Navy, the skirt is Kelly Obi, New York, bag is Free People, shoes are GSW, the Dr. Scholl's that I love so much. We're going to the Met. They do date nights on Fridays, so we're going. I am cute. He agrees. Let's go.
I'm focusing on these guys.
Okay, guys and dolls, if you enjoyed today's vlog, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram as well. You'll find me at Alessa M. Rodriguez on Instagram. And leave me a comment below. I would love to know how your July is going so far. I know we're only a couple weeks in, but how's July going? I would love to know. So say hi to me in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.
Thank you.
Another day, another live stream. My goodness. But first, a coffee run because I deserve. I've been having a lot less coffee and a lot less like Starbucks since I started the diet. So every once in a while, I like to treat myself. My hair's a mess, but it's all everything's backwards right now. I've been feeling really weird lately, low energy, all kinds of stuff. We got the live stream at 2:00 as always, so I look forward to talking to whoever shows up. Maybe it's that full moon in Capricorn that's coming. I don't know, but let's go get some sun. Let's go get some coffee. Let's do our live stream and let's have a day, whatever that day looks like. It's so hot out here today, guys. So hot. This won't do it. I'll need something else for sure. I'm going home. Too hot. bit of a loss right now. I'm supposed to be getting dinner ready, but Armand just called me and he said to me that he's got dinner ready because he went to Emmett's. Emmett's is one of maybe 2 or 3 places in New York City that does deep dish pizza, like Chicago style pizza. And I haven't told you guys this yet, so I figured maybe I tell you now in the mini vlog that there's a chance we're going to Chicago. So there'll be Chicago vlogs coming to you guys, hopefully end of August, September, give or take, September month. So we're really excited. I've been to Chicago before, but he's never been. And he wanted to try what deep dish tasted like here in New York City before we get the real thing in Chicago, which makes no sense to me. But it makes sense to him, and I love him. So he went to Emmett's and he bought himself a deep dish, but he couldn't finish it. And so he's bringing home the leftovers, which means I don't have to cook dinner, which means an entire segment of this mini vlog that I was going to film, I don't have to film now. I mean, I've done quite a bit today. I went on a coffee run. I did my live stream. If any of you saw that, I hope that you enjoyed it. It wasn't my favorite one. I don't feel like I had that much energy in that one today, but that's okay. Sometimes you don't, but I showed up and that's what matters. I did some editing. I'm going to do some more editing now that I have the time to. And I don't know, maybe I take the trash out, take like one more walk or something, or I can just close out the vlog here. Matter of fact, because this is a mini vlog, I probably should close it out here. It was a pleasure to share this day with you. I know that it wasn't the most exciting, but it was very productive and I got quite a bit done, which was the whole point. And I'm happy. And so if you enjoyed today's mini vlog, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Also, follow me on Instagram. I'm at Alessa M. Rodriguez. It's my full name, a full government. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Not really. What do I do now? Got nothing to do. Hey guys and dolls, Allie here. I was born and raised in New York City. I grew up on the corner of fast footsteps and louder voices. The thing is, this city doesn't hand you wisdom just because you've lived here. You earn it. Every lesson, every scar, every beautiful moment, it teaches you something. These are 6 lessons New York City taught me quickly, even as someone who calls it home. You learn fast that the sidewalk isn't a place to meander. It's a stage, a freeway, and a proving ground all at once. The pace is unspoken, but very, very real. I've been nearly tackled by tourists with rolling suitcases. I've been tackled by carriages. It's all a mess. I've watched grandma slice through crowds like Olympic athletes. You walk with purpose here, or you move out of the way. The sidewalk isn't just where you go, it's who you are while you're getting there. The subway is its own universe. No matter how long you've lived here, the MTA will find a way to humble you. The wrong train, delayed trains, ghost trains, doesn't matter. The subway is like a chaotic roommate. Always unpredictable, occasionally magical, mostly loud and annoying. But it's also where you see humanity. Every type of person, every walk of life, all in one tin can, barreling through the city like it's running out of time. Because usually, we're pretty late and not on time. New Yorkers don't just live in the city, they live in their neighborhood, and that's a big difference. I live in Harlem, which means something to me. It means rhythm, resilience, culture on every corner. But if you ask a Brooklyn girl where she's from, she won't say New York. She'll say Crown Heights, Fort Greene, or Bushwick. The neighborhood becomes part of your story, and you defend it like family. Learn to love your neighborhood. Learn to love community. You will need it, guaranteed. Everyone's hustling, but no one's impressed. In New York City, everyone's chasing something. A dream, a raise, a second shift, a little piece. You meet a barista who's writing a screenplay, or a Lyft driver who used to run a bakery, and no one really brags. There's this quiet grind under everything we do. It teaches you to respect effort, not titles, not aesthetics, just effort. Because surviving here is already a full-time job. Everyone's hustling. Get used to it. This city will hurt you. It'll ghost your plans, it'll eat your paycheck, and test your patience daily. But then, you'll catch the perfect breeze through your window, hear a street performer hit a note that makes you stop, or watch golden hour turn a fire escape into poetry.
Look at it!
New York doesn't apologize, but sometimes it softens just enough to make you fall in love with it all over again. You'll always defend it, even when it's a mess. We all complain. The rent, the noise, the rats. But let someone from outside of New York say any of that? No. You'll see a whole new side of us. Because we know the mess is part of the magic. You can't separate them. You either love this city with all of its flaws, or you don't really know this city at all, and you should probably move back home. I've lived here my whole life, and I'm still learning new lessons every day. New York humbles you, shapes you, tests you, and surprises you. Sometimes all before noon. Thanks for watching, and if you're a New Yorker, born here or new here, let me know in the comments what this city has taught you. I would love to know. Talk soon. Love you guys and dolls. Allie. So, you want to know what's been going on? I'm not going to get too in specifics because I know myself and I know that I'm just going to get too far into it. And also, there's just some things that I want to keep to myself in terms of my health. And so the baseline really is I need to get healthy. And what healthy means for me is that I need to lose some weight, I need to better my sugar control, and I need to better my food intake. These do not help. So if you've noticed in the past few vlogs, the amount of times I go on coffee runs is not as much lately, and that is by design. I only go to Starbucks or wherever I go drink my coffees about once a week. And that's going to stay that way for a long time. I'm trying to go at least once every 2 weeks. I'm trying to really limit my exposure to coffee shops and things like that just for the foreseeable future. Just because my sugar has been not great. And since there's a lot of issues that run in the family in terms of sugar intake, I just don't want to be in the problem realm anymore. There was a while there in 2020, 2021 where I lost about 60 pounds and I was feeling good and doing good. And then we moved to Harlem, and the food options for me in Harlem sort of opened up. And as the world started opening up again, when COVID restrictions were being a little more relaxed, I fell into just trying more food, eating more things, drinking more coffee. And before you knew it, I was steadily gaining the weight back. And then, of course, my mother passed away. And when my mother passed away, my cortisol levels went through the roof. And I got into a lot of bad habits in terms of eating. I ate everything in sight. I ate everything that was bad. I binged a lot because food was comfort. Through therapy and through just a lot of different circumstances that had to stop, or else I was going to go down a similar path that my mother was in. And so what does that look like for me? It's more movement, so I'm outside more. It's less of this, even though like this is like a treat for me now. That's how I have to consider it. More cooking at home, more leafy greens, less carbs, that whole thing. It was a wake-up call, like seeing how awful I had let things get in 2024 when I was going to see doctors. I was very disappointed in myself because I didn't want to destroy all the good things I had been doing in 2020 and 2021, and I did. But it was of no real fault of mine. I was grieving, and how I chose to heal was with food rather than other things that would have definitely been healthier for me. I chose food. I had a lot of setbacks now because of that. I gained a lot of weight back. Although I've lost 5 pounds so far since I started the diet and more movement. I just have to get back onto a bike, and I have to like exercise proper now, whatever that may look like. So I was pretty much always told that if I was going to snack at the very least in a healthy way. And that way it wouldn't bother in terms of calories, in terms of blood sugar and things like that. So I have 2 habits that I need to adjust. Used to be 3, but drinking wine, I don't do as much, with the exception of like a can of rosé once in a little while. um, but I have a sweet tooth, so sweet treats. I have to eat a lot less of those, and snacking when I do snack. What I've been doing lately, we went to Trader Joe's, and what I've been doing lately is apple slices with peanut butter, with organic peanut butter. In fact, let me show you the peanut butter that I've been using. This here is one of my favorite peanut butters. It's Trader Joe's brand. So it's a creamy peanut butter with unblanched peanuts, and it's unsalted. So you got to stir it from time to time so that the oils don't separate from the peanut butter. But look how smooth. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. It smells so good. But peanut butter is good for me because it's a bit higher than most things in terms of protein. And so it helps keep me fuller longer. So like you want to pair it with other things that are protein based, or just like snacks that are good for you. So I'll have a piece of whole wheat bread with a little bit of butter, or I'll have the apple slices like I mentioned before with a little bit of peanut butter, and it's been working so far. So I can't complain. At the time of recording this video, it's I think I'm 7 pounds down. I have a lot to go because I'm doing this the old-fashioned way. Like I said before, I can't afford the medications that all these doctors want me on, so I have to just kind of work smarter, not so much harder. So like in the fridge, which I'd never take anybody into, I have like strawberries, and the creamer that I get from Trader Joe's. It's a coconut creamer, but it's dairy free and lactose free, so it's better for me. I have almond milk in here. I have organic eggs in here. Pretty much everything that's in this fridge, even like down to like the Irish butter, is something that is. I have spinach too. Oh my god. Like the only bad things I have in here are like Munster cheese and biscuits. And that's for when I get a hankering. But like I try to keep it organic, grass-fed, and low in sugar as much as I can. Hard to do. You'd be surprised at just how much is in your food. Most people don't look at their labels. And so I am now forced to look at my labels all the time. My problem is I also have a lot of hormonal issues too. So I could eat pretty healthy till the sun doesn't shine, but like my PCOS will come into play. My stress will come into play, my stress and anxiety. So I've been working on meditating and yoga. It's all just, it's a lot. It's a lot to do. But I also am feeling better and feeling good, and I have more energy, and I'm liking where I'm heading. I feel like I'm heading in the right directions for the most part. So I can't complain too hard about the food changes that I'm making because they're for my benefit. And I want to be here as long as I can. So we do what we have to do. All right, let's go get this workout in. Not looking forward to that. Just going on another walk. I like to take walks that are about half hour, 45 minutes when I have days where I don't want to necessarily work out or like do any weight training or anything like that. That's my way of working out. I add like more pep to my step is what I like to say whenever I walk. But this is the fit. I'm going to do a cute girl walk. Necklace is Free People. The shirt is New York and Company. Jeans are Old Navy. Shoes are DSW because I love these. Hello, Dr. Scholl's always. And then, of course, Free People bag in black now. The Roma bag. If you guys want like something slouchy and that fits just about everything you own, the Roma bag from Free People. Sunglasses are WMP on Instagram. So let's go out. Let's do this. Let's burn some calories. I am going to get a matcha, though, and do very little sugar with that matcha because I'm just in the mood. I'm always in the mood for a matcha. All right, let's go. I'm in a nightmare today. Just like nothing but bad apples out here today. It's so ridiculous. I know in a previous vlog, like you guys saw me like taking a bunch of pills, and I got a couple questions about what I do. It's mostly supplements besides the medications I take for some things. But a women's multivitamin, I take 2 of these a day. The magnesium and the vitamin D, they go together. They are a pair. So I don't know if it's a pro tip, but if you ever get told you need to take vitamin D, take magnesium too, and make sure you eat before you take both of these and take them together. The magnesium could help absorb the vitamin D, and the vitamin D can absorb better in your body. A zinc spray, because it's always good to have zinc in your life for your immune system. This one here is cod liver oil. It's rich in omega-3s. So like sometimes I don't eat as much fish as I could. This sort of helps supplement that. And then vitamin C with rose hips. Rose hips is good if you have a lot of muscle issues, which sometimes I do. And so it's good to help alleviate some of those issues. So that's the regimen for the most part. I do these daily. I have these for like adrenal recovery. I do these once in a while, but sometimes I don't love how it makes me feel. That's the full arsenal there. Oh God, I can't cut apples, bro. I'm really bad at cutting apples. I'm really bad at cutting apples, guys. Really bad. Like, I get afraid of knives. That's my problem. I'm a little chicken shit. See, like shit like that. That scares me. Okay, now that that's over and I've gotten them cut, I'm such a chicken shit, guys. Such a chicken shit. What I like to do with my apple slices is I like to add peanut butter to them. So I'm gonna get my delicious peanut butter. And I got permission from Hubs so that I can just dip, because I don't think he's using this peanut butter as much as I would be. So I get to just dip a tiny, tiny little bit. So good. I'm gonna go destroy this plate now. So, what does getting healthy mean for me? It doesn't mean being on a crazy diet or doing these super intense workouts. What it really means is that I need to make sure my bread intake is not so much, my pasta intake is not so much, my rice intake is not so much. I need to make sure that there are more fruits and vegetables in my diet. I need to move more. I need to, just do the things that, keep me here on this planet longer before I go down a road that I can't get out from. So it's important for me to, avoid too much sugar so I don't have energy crashes. It's important for me to carve out time for some stress relief too. Stress was always a problem, especially with my mother. And so that's one of the things I really have to work heavy on, is meditating more, doing more yoga, trying to figure out the best ways for me to stay calm and really, really, really work on my anxiety. Like, I have to really work on that. And so that's more meditation, more yoga, more mindful movement, more breathing exercises, more controlling the anxiety, knowing that things are going to be okay, and remembering that and being really cognizant of that. And so the plan moving forward is going to be pretty simple. It's cooking most of my meals from now on. It's making sure that like Starbucks and other coffee places are fewer and farther in between. It's making sure that bread, rice, and pasta aren't so heavy on my plates, that there's more fruits and vegetables, that I move more, that I start using that exercise bike again, that I just start making the smarter moves so that I can get healthier and drop the weight naturally, because I can't afford to be on any of these fancy drugs that will help me. I have to do it the old-fashioned way. It's just not in the cards, even with insurance. So that tells you a lot of insurance in this country. That was a sign. I have to do it the old-fashioned way, which also means it's going to take a longer time. So, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to hide it from you. I'm going to be losing weight. And I'm making a cognizant effort to lose weight. And so my body's going to look different. Most likely by the end of the year into next year, there'll be noticeable differences. And so I'm getting everybody ready for that, but also I'm getting myself ready for that. And like I've said in multiple videos and live streams before, this is probably the only time you're going to hear me talk about it on any of my videos. The focal point of this channel was never my health. The focal point of this channel was always two things: me and my healing journey and what that looks like from the death of my mother, and showing you New York and showing you the things about New York that I love. And so my health has nothing to do with it. And so this is the only time this year that I'd be taking any questions. If you want to know anything, you ask it in this video only. I'm going to really ensure that I keep myself safe and I keep my mind safe, and really, really help everybody understand that that is boundary and I'm not going to cross it no matter how many times you ask me. Editor Ali realizing that I did not make an outro for this video. Oopsies. Life has been lifing, and so I didn't make an outro, and that's on me. That's my bad. I will say that it's been an experience to kind of bring you into my world in terms of what I've been doing with my health. I'm happy that I did it. I'm happy that I've been as transparent with it as I'm willing to be. All I'm hoping for, honestly, is good health and longevity in this world. And so that was just a taste of the things I am about to do and things that I am doing in order to do that. And so every so often in a vlog, you'll probably see me working out. You'll probably see me doing things. That's me just trying to be better so I can stay here, stay in this world. With that, I will say thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed what you were watching today, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Instagram if you don't already. It's my full name, Alessa M. Rodriguez. I love you guys and dolls, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.